Hello everybody, it is Bank Holiday Monday. We're in Greystones. It's actually lovely and sunny and I'm in a hoodie, which is not the vibes. But anyway, we've just been to the Little Bean drive-through coffee hut up by Go Gym and we had ourselves a little acai bowl. Well, I say little, I still got half of it in the car. It was so big. Really good. And then now we're down by the marina. We're gonna go for a coffee and a stroll around in Scale, which is really nice coffee. So I'm debating whether or not to get like a hot coffee. A hot coffee, like a latte, or they do a really nice iced coffee drink called a Mont Blanc, which is an iced coffee with like cream and orange zest and nutmeg and all in it. It's absolutely savage. I haven't had one in ages, but yeah, obviously to be continued. Let go. No one breathe. Hold your breaths. Don't shake. Do not make any sudden movements because you are balancing on top of a 2-litre bottle of water. And you are very... Good morning everyone. It's Tuesday morning. It is 22 minutes past 11 and I am just back from spin class. I went to the post office. I went to spin class. I went to get coffee. I just put the bins out. I'm sitting at the kitchen table with this laptop. I'm gonna hopefully get this vlog edited pretty soon. So this is gonna be weekly vlog number 1. And I got a lot of it done yesterday. Like I have 45 minutes of it ready to go, but I don't know how long it's gonna be. So hopefully I'll get this done by 12. Then I will shower and plan out the rest of my day. I'm just really wanting to be really super efficient now with my time. But yeah, that was one of the sweatiest spin classes I think I've ever done. I know I did eat a lot of shite over the last 2 days, like a lot of sugar, a lot of takeaway, etc. Like I was dribbling. I nearly needed a lifeguard at one stage. I was drowning in my own sweat. But anyway, yeah, I look rough, I smell rough. Don't even, as I said, hold your breaths, don't smell me because I am smelly girl. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, edit this video, and then I'll check back in with you when that is done. We're gonna hold each other accountable, okay girlies? Okay. No procrastinating around here. These are on top of the microwave. I'm heating last night's leftover Domino's for lunch because I make the rules around here. But girls, am I being a whingy bitch or am I being a whingy bitch? Basically, there's a neighbour on my road. It's bin day, okay? It's bin day. Beside their recycling bin, they've put out huge styrofoam boxes. I'm talking 2 huge styrofoam boxes that they haven't even managed or like been arsed to like flatten or anything. They've left the 2 big styrofoam boxes and lids. I don't know, they're like insulated boxes or something, and they've left them beside their wheelie bin, and it's a fucking windy day out, so their boxes have been blown up and down our estate all morning. I've gone out 3 times to pick up their shit and put it back in their garden, and they're just not even arsed to like, so obviously their bins haven't been picked up, but they're not even bothered to like take their shit in off the road. I was leaving for the gym this morning, their rubbish was in our garden. I came home from the gym, it was in our garden again. I've literally been running up and down the estate all morning. I'm very dramatic, but it's annoying me. Clean up your shit, like, for fuck's sake. And I've just looked out. I've been over 3 times to like replace it. I've just looked out and one of the boxes is already gone again. So I'm gonna go for the 4th time and I'm gonna barricade the boxes into their driveway between their car and their wheelie bin or something. I don't know. It's just giving lazy. It's giving inconsiderate. Because like the boxes are, it's directly across from our house. So the boxes keep coming into our garden. It just makes us look scruffy. We're not scruffy. You're scruffy. Anyway, sorry, pizza. I'm a big heffing bastard. Whew. These are back on the 2-litre bottle of water tripod. I'm sitting here now and I have myself a little cup of tea and I have a protein bar. Sorry, I made my dog's chicken and one of my dogs is eating my other dog's chicken. Odie, that's Bobo's. I just love my naivety. I was like, oh, I'll have this video edited and ready by 12 o'clock. It's 1:45 and it's still not finished. It's taken an age, and I also worked on it for hours yesterday. So anyway, posy vibes, it'll be all worth it in the end. I've just made myself a fresh cup of scalding hot berries tea, which I'm thrilled about, and I've got myself a little Fulfill protein bar here, and I've just been out to pick up my neighbour's rubbish for the 4th time today. I'm not even going to get into it. We're going to keep the positive vibes going, keep it all light and airy and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm going to keep editing this video. But yeah, hopefully I'll be finished soon because I really need a shower. Smelly girl. Hello everybody, how are you? It is now 20 past 10 in the evening, and I will excuse this big box of recycling in the back here that has to go to the recycling centre. I should have brought it today, but I actually didn't, so I've put it in my car now because I will go in the morning. I'm on the way to McDonald's. I'm making a TikTok about it, so like I'll probably share more footage over there, but I basically made my dinner tonight. It was like a HelloFresh meal. It was vile, like it was so rotten, and like it was a dish that I should have liked. It was chicken satay skewers, which sounded so good. First of all, I opened the chicken, and it does say on the bag of chicken and on the recipe card to not panic if there is a bad odor from the chicken. It's just the way that it's like vacuum packed. And I will say the 2 dishes that I made last week, they did have a bit of an odor, but then like once you let it air itself out, wherever the smell went. This one, I basically froze it last week, so it would have been out of date if I hadn't have frozen it, but I put it in the freezer before it expired or whatever. So obviously on the packet it says it expired on like the 1st of June or something like that, but I took it out, defrosted it properly, like full on, the thawing instructions, everything like that, like to a T, and it still had a funky odor to it, and I was just like, I'm not comfortable eating that. So the chicken was bad, but like my sister came home from Aldi with like a brand new packet of chicken, and I was like, look, this recipe calls for 250 grams of chicken. I'm just gonna borrow, like I'll replace 250 grams of chicken off her. Why does this car have its full lights on and it's miles away? So I basically took the chicken out of her fresh packet and I made the recipe exactly as I would have. Girls, it was rotten. It was actually, ugh, it actually just makes my skin crawl. There's the full lights. It actually just made my skin crawl. It was so not nice. First of all, it was just, yeah, anyway, what a waste of time. And I had already like decanted it into like its portions, into lunch boxes and everything, and then I went and I just got the lunch boxes and I put the contents into the bin because I was like, I'm not even gonna try force myself to eat that. Like life's too short to be eating food that just makes you not happy. So the food was a waste, but I have had a little bit of the chicken part of it without the sauce. The sauce is kind of what was like the stomach turner, but it wasn't enough to like sustain me for dinner. Basically, I was lying on the sofa. I've been depressed off my head all evening. As I've said to you in last week's vlog, I'm sort of suffering with my mental health, and I just can't put my finger on it. I just feel like I have some big fat chemical imbalance, or like I'm neurodivergent or something. Like there's something up with me, and I just can't put my finger on it. Like, and it's so frustrating. And then when I do have my like inverted commas depressive episodes, it's so much more frustrating because I'm like, I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like a sack of shit. And I'm not gonna cry now, but I could. Like, I'm getting teary-eyed because it's a really bad feeling. Like, I got up this morning and I worked out, and like I'm trying to fill my cup the best I can, but there's just something that's just not hitting the like spot in my brain that's meant to be hit. Like the back of my brain is just not cooperating. Anyway, I don't know, and I've had headaches kind of all day, and I'm like, am I having headaches because I'm like, my brain is like overworking itself or something? I don't know. But the reason that I'm going on this tangent is because I'm currently on the way to McDonald's. Do I live near McDonald's? No, it's like 20 minutes away, but I need a Happy Meal. Like, the doctor should have prescribed me a Happy Meal because I just feel I've just killed a moth. Oh my Christ, that is my 13th reason. I just feel like a Happy Meal is all I really want right now. Well, like, I want a lot more things than a Happy Meal, but the only thing in my control right now to bring me a little bit of joy is a Happy Meal. So I'm gonna go get myself a Happy Meal, and I've just explained in the TikTok that I really, really hope that it's open by the time I get here. It closes at 11, and I'm really, really hoping to God that the drive-through is open till 11 as well, because I'm in full-on polka dot pajamas. I've just grabbed a hoodie, like a fleece, just to put on to get out into the car, but I'm in full-on pajamas, so I'm not in any state to be going inside of a franchise Hiya, can I get a Happy Meal, please?
Yeah, what would like in that?
Can I get a hamburger?
Hamburger, what drink?
Can I get a Coke Zero?
Coke Zero, no problem.
On the burger, can I get some extra pickles and extra onions, please?
No problem, man, yes?
No, that's everything, thank you.
That'll be $5.70.
Thanks a million.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Thank you. Lads, I almost forgot about yous because I was too busy doing a TikTok. I have my Happy Meal here. My burger with extra pickles and extra onions with some chips shoved into it with more ketchup added. I'm parked outside of Aldi and I'm literally just watching TikToks and I'm just having a really good time. I'm gonna go to bed a very happy woman tonight. And then I also have my Coke Zero here as well. Like, I mean, €5.70 has just completely uplifted my spirits. I don't know if this is like a universal thing or if it's because I don't drink alcohol and I don't smoke. So like, is this my little like smoke break, or is this like my equivalent to a vape, or my equivalent to like a bottle of wine? I don't know. I was just saying to my TikTok I probably should have ordered a McFlurry just to top it right off, but that would have been really greedy. But yeah, that was my little mental health excursion to Arklow. I'm gonna go and drive home now and go to bed. Good morning. Good morning, Bobo. Good morning, Odie. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Girls. I'm just awake. Oh my god. Am I doing hot or cold coffee? I think I'm gonna do hot coffee. Does that make me look better or does that make me look worse? As if lighting is gonna fix that. I don't know what's going on. Okay, upon inspection, the coffee is not nice. No. How the fuck do you spell Dunleary? Oh. L-A-O-G-H-A-I or E. Guys, I made more homemade pizza. Oh my god, I'm so excited. My mouth is actually watering. So this one has tomato base. It has red pepper, yellow pepper, sweet corn, red onion, mozzarella, some sun-dried tomatoes, and a little bit of chicken, and then some rockets sprinkled on top. And I'm gonna have it with some of this sauce, and I'm watching Leo Skeppy, and I'm doing a bit of journaling. And yeah, it's a great day all around, honey. And I've got little Odo here. Hello, Odie. No. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna mill this and enjoy. Oh, hello, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna get this into me for my lunch and get back to my day. Hello everybody, I've tried to record this clip about 5 times now, and by the time I actually get through it, my lunch will probably be cold. But I've made myself some lunch and I have half of a penne bolognese Fit Foods meal with some side salad. I made rocket, red onion, sweet corn, cucumber, and a bit of a balsamic drizzle. So I'm gonna mill that, but it is Thursday now. I haven't been chatting to you properly since yesterday morning, I think, and even at that yesterday morning I wasn't very like actively chatty. I think I made a coffee. Can't really remember what footage I got because my brain isn't computing right now, but when I'm editing it back it'll make a bit more sense to me. But yesterday I had a really bad mental health day, and I don't know why. Not even a bad mental health day, like I was just really low yesterday, like really low, really just, that's my dog obviously roaring crying, just lethargic, down, buzz, no energy. It's actually just after starting to lash now, and I've put on fresh fake tan and I have to go out of the house and do a few errands. But yeah, I don't know really why it happened. As I said in last week's vlog multiple times, my mood's been up and down a lot. I'm waiting on blood tests. I think my thyroid is underactive again, which definitely plays a huge factor in like your mood swings and stuff like that. I also am awaiting an ADHD assessment since 2023, and I keep ringing every few weeks and there's just no budging on it. They're still working through their 2022 list. My neighbour is pure staring at me right now. Yeah, yesterday I just was like, you know what, I'm giving into it, because what's the point in pushing myself? If my body needs a rest, my brain needs a rest. I kind of just had a bit of a house day. I've done some journaling, a little bit of cleaning. I didn't get myself washed or dressed until like 4:30, which is really bad, but I just didn't have it in me, and that's okay. I'm the total opposite this morning. This morning I was up and showered before 9 o'clock and journaled, have my tan on, I've got errands done. Like, it's just sometimes you have to give in to it. So that's why there was barely any footage for yesterday, which was Wednesday. But anyway, I'm rambling and raving here, but my neighbour is staring at me. Girl, it's just as weird for me as it is for you. Please stop looking at me. Honey, that frightened me there. How are yous? I am back in the car. I've just done a few errands around the house this morning. Hoovered, mopped. The house is just spotless. I'm just keeping on top of it. And now I'm going to the post office, the new coffee shop, Aldi, and I should be going to the recycling centre with all this junk in my boot or in the back of my car. But I don't know if it's gonna happen today. I've been going around with a load of, oh my goodness, I'm up on the ramp and everything. I've been going around with a load of recycling in the back of my car for 3 days now. My tan is developing nicely. Why do kids just literally walk in the middle of the road? So the plan right now is I'm gonna go to the post office and I'm gonna grab myself a coffee in the new coffee shop that's just opened beside me. And then I'm going to collect my aunt and we're going to go to Aldi, grab a few bits. I want to get a chicken, like I want to get a roast, like a chicken to roast. And then we're going to go to my nanny's house and potter around my nanny's house for her. Normally I do it by myself, but my auntie was going to do it and I was like, no, you've been working all week, like I'll go do it. And she was like, well, why don't we both go do it? I was like, grand. So we won't be long there, but it's great because I'll get to see my grandparents then and give them a dig out. But yeah, really excited for this coffee, even though it's like 3:30 or something, is it? 3:15 almost. I also need to inquire while I'm in the post office about a parcel that I sent to a friend last week. I sent it literally this day last week. It was a little care package. They haven't received it. And I know we had a bank holiday and stuff, but normally it's next day delivery, so I don't know what the hell's going on. But we'll find out together. Okay guys, little update. So I've just been into the post office and the ladies in there are so lovely. Like I have such a good relationship with them all. And they were saying that they're isn't like any record of any delays or anything, but like sometimes over a bank holiday like postmen can be a little bit like, ah fuck it, it's the bank holiday, and it could be just sitting in a van somewhere. It's just not good because I have sent like perishable edible items in the bag and I'm just like, they're gonna be white fur by the time that they actually get to my friend's house. But look, I've told them that there's something on the way for them. But anywho, I've just been into the lovely new coffee shop that is in the Merrymeeting car park. It's called Inishbjog. It is gorgeous in there. Oh my god, it's absolutely stunning. I'm so excited to have something like that on my doorstep. Literally, I can get from that coffee shop to my front door in 60 seconds. On foot, that is. I'm so excited. I've gotten a skinny latte here with 3 sweeteners. I haven't actually tasted it properly yet because it's too hot, but oh, it's really nice. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go collect my auntie now and then we're gonna go to Aldi. Yay! Well, how is? I am back from my little excursion out of the house and I'm about to put on full chicken into the oven and then I'm gonna head out to spin class. So I ended up going to collect my auntie. Then we went to the recycling centre, got rid of all the shite in the back of my car, and then we went to Lidl instead of Aldi because it was just closer. And then we went to my nanny's house and there was actually nothing that needed to be done, so I just sat and had like a cup of tea with my nanny then for an hour instead. And I've just dropped my auntie home and I went to my other auntie's house to collect some wedding invitations. So we have a family wedding coming up in September, so the invitations are out, so I just went and got them. And yeah, I'm prepping this big 2.2 kg chicken to go into the oven, so I'm just going to put it in the oven on, sure, I suppose spin class is only 45 minutes and this is going to take a longer time than that. So I'm just piercing the fecker here and then I'm going to season and lube him up. But yeah, I don't know what I'm in the mood for dinner. Obviously I can have a roast dinner with this, or I can then take all the chicken off the bone and make like sandwiches and stuff with it. So yeah. Oh, we're doing the little haul. Okay, I'll do a little haul. Okay, so we have some lighter than light mayo because I plan on making some, not vegan pesto, but I don't like cheese, so I'm gonna do like I'm gonna make my own pesto and then I'm gonna mix it up with some mayo, so it's kind of like a little bit of a basil pesto aioli kind of job. I was really heavily inspired by last week's HelloFresh, and then with last week's HelloFresh, the meal that the basil pesto aioli was in was a brioche bun chicken burger kind of thing. So I got some cashews. So in my head I'm gonna mix cashews, basil, olive oil, maybe some like lemon juice, salt and pepper, and garlic. I don't know, that's just off the top of my head. I'll actually Google a recipe, but I think cashews, because they know pine nuts, which is typically the nut that you'd use for pesto, but they'd none. I got some of this coleslaw. It's kind of a bit squished from being in the bag, so it's deli style coleslaw, because obviously if I have a cooked chicken, a little coleslaw and chicken sandwich would be nice. I have these, some has obviously fallen out. I had one of these with my coffee in my nanny's house. These are really nice. They're kind of like the Jacob's Club Milks, is that what they're called? Club Milks. They're lovely anyway. They're only like $1.50 or something. I got some baby potatoes because I might roast some of those underneath the chicken or around the chicken with some carrots. Yeah, and then I also got these, which I took a pack out of, but I didn't actually eat them. I tasted them and I had to literally give them away. I don't know why I didn't give the whole 6-pack away. These are not a nice crisp. Some people will like them. If you like cheesy crisps, you'll like them, but I obviously don't like cheese. I like cheese and onion crisps, but they're very heavily cheesy, so someone else will have to eat them. Oh, and I also got some red onions as well. Little haul. It came to like €18 or something, which is really good. And then this is the big bad boy chicken that I have here. I've just poked the head off him, and I'm gonna put him in a little baking tray and into the oven for, hey Google, how long to roast a 2.2 kg chicken?
I don't know the answer to that specific question, but according to weightrose.com, roast for 45 minutes per kilogram, plus 20 minutes extra.
45 minutes per kilogram, so an hour and a half. Oh yeah, we need to cook this for ages and ages and ages, but yeah, I need to put it in the oven and get myself ready for spin class because it's in 20 minutes. Yay! Good morning everybody, happy Friday. It's currently Friday the 6th of June and it is currently 12 minutes past 9. I'm not long home. Myself and my sister went into Wicklow this morning for a lovely walk by the seaside. So we went out the 2 piers. Well, we had a coffee from Nick's to fuel us. It was so gorgeous, oh my god, and mine was free because I had a loyalty card full. So yeah, coffee and a stroll this morning for about 45 minutes. It was so good. It feels so good to have some steps in, some fresh air in, some sunlight in, and some caffeine in. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm sitting here trying to get some water into me. I'm actually just gonna have to admit the fact that I just don't really love water. So I've got bottled water, and I'm gonna just have to try and put some squash in it to try and get it into me, because I feel like I was putting on tan yesterday, and then since I've washed my tan off, like my skin is so dry, and I know tan dries out your skin anyway, but my skin is just like dehydrated. So I'm gonna write a little like plan of action now for the week ahead. I'm gonna obviously enjoy the weekend and stuff like that, but come Monday, me and my sister, we're gonna lock in. I'm gonna get the steps in, the water in, the exercise in, the sleep in, the nutrition in. I'm just gonna really make a plan, because I feel like I haven't really been sticking to a routine or a solid like action plan the last while, and I just kind of feel like a little bit lost. So I'm gonna start as I mean to go on and try and get 2 litre, like I have only a baby stomach, so I don't know how I'm gonna fit 2 litres in. I'm gonna try, and I think with juice it's gonna be a lot more doable. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm about to embark on my last protein bowl. So I made these 2 weeks ago. They last in the fridge up to 3 weeks. This is my last one, and I really need to write down the recipe. So I have my little recipe book out here. I have the recipe written on the fridge, but I want to keep it in my little binder here. So I'm such a loser, like I'm not even a loser, I'm really sentimental, and I love cooking and I love kind of dabbling with recipes. Like even yesterday I made a really nice pesto mayo. So I love writing down my recipes so that I can always look back on them, or so that my future kids can have them. But I have a day out today. I'm going to Dunleary and I'm going to get my eye test done with Specsavers because it's overdue, and I do think my eye sight has changed. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna go for a Thai massage. Got a really good coupon on Groupon and it's like rated 5 stars and stuff online, so I'll go have that done, see how I get on. I'm really excited because my body is in bits. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat my protein ball, sip my juice, do my journaling, have a shower, and then I really want to sit down before I go and try out the Made by Mitchell palette. I might do a TikTok on it. I want to try the Made by Mitchell palette, and I also want to try the Essence lip tints. So yeah, I'm gonna go get to it, and I'll see you later. Okay, I've parked. I'm in Dún Laoghaire and I am rattling. I don't know why I'm so shaken. The guards were really behind me for the last, I'd say, 10 minutes intensely. Like, I'm a fully licensed driver. I'm fully taxed, insured. I have my NCT rebooked. I follow the rules of the road. Like, you'd swear I'm after going and murdering someone, or I've got like DRUGS in my handbag or something. I'm actually, I don't know why I get so worked up about the littlest of things. Traffic was really heavy, so I knew coming into kind of near Dún Laoghaire that I was gonna not make my 12:35 appointment, so I rang them at like 12:20, so I gave them like 15 minutes notice, and I was like, I'm gonna be at least, I think, 10 minutes late according to Google Maps. Like, traffic was just crazy, and I left with like plenty of time and stuff. Like, I even got petrol and all. It just was very slow. I had like a feeling that I wasn't gonna make it. Like, I probably would have made it if the guards hadn't have been behind me making me so like crazy or whatever. And yeah, I probably would have made it, but I just was really fearful that I was gonna be late. I probably would have been 5 minutes late or so in the grand scheme of things. But anyway, I rang to do the right thing, to let them know that I was gonna be late, and they were like, right, well, we're not going to be able to fit you in now until 2 o'clock, and my massage is at 2 o'clock. So I was like, I'm really sorry, like, I can't do 2 o'clock. Like, have you got anything else? And they're like, the only other thing that we have today is 4 o'clock. So it's now 5 to 1, 10 to 1. I'm going to figure out how I pay for parking. I'm going to go and have a little mooch. I might get a coffee. I really need a wee again. I've literally just weed before I left the house. So coffee or lunch, like, I've an hour to spare. And then I've an hour to spare after my massage as well. I know there's loads of lovely shops up here, there's loads of lovely cafes, and there's a lovely walk like out the pier and stuff, so I will be occupied. Like, I'm not like gonna be bored or anything like that. It's not like I'm in a shithole. I'm in lovely sunny Dún Laoghaire and it's like a gorgeous day out and stuff, so I'm gonna go figure out what my plan of action is now that my nervous system has calmed down a little bit after the guards being behind me for so long. Oh my god, yeah. Anywho, I need to go figure out how to pay for parking. Well, hello there, how are you? I didn't vlog once. I'm so useless. I didn't take out my camera one time. Not one time did I take my camera out of my bag. I was last chatting to yous bang on 4 hours ago. It's now 5:05 and I am exhausted. Had my massage, had my eye test. It's back at the car now and I'm having an iced latte from McDonald's. Not gonna lie, it low-key tastes like Baileys. Why is that, girls? Why is that? I need to plug in my phone. I'm on 1% the last, oh, it's actually dead now. I was gonna say I'm on 1% the last half an hour. Yeah, my massage was good, my eye test was good. I need my prescription changed. I tried on some glasses that I do like, but do I need new glasses, or will I just get my lenses updated? Or yeah, I don't know. Much to think about. There's quite a few suspicious characters going on. Here, the car that's behind me is up my hole. Guys, the massage, oh, go on. The massage was really good, but they immediately did try to like upsell me a service as soon as I got in the bleeding door, basically. So they said that I needed acupuncture, I needed red light therapy, I needed a cupping, and I needed something else. There was 4 treatments that they basically said that I needed, and I was like, not today, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm at traffic lights, but I'm gonna go and I will chat to you when I'm home. Bye.
Hello, Tan.
Hi, is that bitch?
Yeah, that's bitch. Hello.
Hi.
Alright, Tan.
Do you need that in an Aldi? Hello everyone, I'm home from my nanny and granddad's and I'm home from Aldi and I've just had my dinner and see this dishwasher. Oh my god, you literally need a mechanical engineering degree just to get our dishwasher working. I don't freaking know how to get it working. I could get it working the other day, but it's just, it keeps beeping at me, and I've literally been trying to get that load washed for like 12 hours now and I just can't. Anywho, me and the dogs are here by ourselves tonight. My sister has gone to Donegal for the weekend. Yup, over. It's currently 20 to 9. See that ball? See that motherfucking ball. No, I'm only joking. It's literally Bo's pride and joy. Mine too. What else? Oh my god, I got a text from my friend to say that his self-care package arrived 8 days later. It literally should have been delivered to him this day last week, but we'll say nothing. He's eaten the perishable goods and said that they taste nice. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's probably fuzz growing on them at this stage, but he enjoyed them and that's all that matters. But yeah, it's 20 to 9. I am going to try figure out this dishwasher, have a shower, figure out the dishwasher, have a shower, clean up a little bit, and then migrate to the sofa for Netflix and chill with my doggies. I normally every single Saturday am booked into an 8 AM spin class, but I couldn't get a space this week. So currently I don't have anything to get up for in the morning. Woo! But that could change because normally I will always get a cancellation spot late on a Friday night. So we'll see. I could have no alarm in the morning or I could be at 8 AM spin. Either way I'd be happy. I would like to go to spin though, to be honest, to get the endorphins going. My family are home from their holiday tomorrow evening, so. Take a sexy picture, take a sexy picture. Good morning everybody, happy Saturday. It is 10 to 11 and I got up this morning at 10 AM. I treated myself to a lie-on of a Saturday morning. Who is she? Who is she? Because every Saturday morning you'll catch me in spin class, but I didn't get a spot in it this weekend, girlies. And you know what? Do I look like I'm mad? I'm not mad, girls. I'm not mad. I had a lovely lie-on and I probably would have slept longer had I not have set a 10 AM alarm. But anyway, I'm up and I'm washed and I'm dressed. I'm not like ready to go out anywhere or anything. I put my dressing gown back on because it's chilly, girlies. I had to put the heating on last night. Going to cope. But yeah, I'm washed and I'm dressed. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of skincare, like actually just nothing fancy at all. Do my morning pages in my journal. Family are home from their holiday in Dubai this evening. My family are home from their holiday to Dubai. My family are coming home from Dubai tonight. Girls, since I've last been chatting to you, I've been flat out uploading TikToks. Well, I uploaded 2, but they're quite professional looking and I'm really pleased with them. So one is the mini curve case review and then one is the Essence lip liner review, the tattoo stainy one. But yeah, everyone's like messaging me being like, more of these please. I'm like, okay. Oh my god, there's one magpie out there. Go away, you bastard. Oh god. Well, how are you? I am just back to the car after my 5-kilometer run and my takeaway coffee and I'm buzzing. But girls, you should see the way I've left my car. I didn't mean to obviously park it the way that I did, but in the car park that I'm in there are car parking spots that go like up against a wall, if that makes sense. But then there are ones that are like parallel to the wall. And I thought I was parking one as a parallel to the wall ones because there's a car parked parallel behind me, but I'm actually parked across 2 facing the wall spots and I didn't even realize. I just literally dumped the car and ran because I was slightly like late to the run club, but say nothing. But yeah, lovely turnout this morning, new faces, which is always good. The route was really hard though. Oh my god, the route was hard. It was like down the lakes and then back up, so nearly like a freaking forest run. But look, it was good, a great way to start off the Sunday morning, and it's only 10 to 10, so I go home now, let myself cool off, enjoy my coffee, get myself ready for the day, and then see some family. I am knackered. We're on the way to see Bobby. We're going to that new coffee shop and my brother is down and Bobby's with him. And Freya's obviously back from Dubai. Did you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, it was so good.
It's starting to rain. Hello. Hi, sexy monkey.
You get now? You like that?
Beep beep. Hello everybody, how are you? I'm coming to you horizontally from my bed. I am zonked. I'm so dead. I brought myself to bed at 10 o'clock and it's about to turn 11. I've been on TikTok for the last hour and I'm putting my phone down now. So I said before I do that I better finish off the vlog because I haven't done that yet. I feel like I've barely even vlogged this week. I'm gonna edit the vlog tomorrow. Haven't looked back on any of the footage, so I don't even know what the overall picture of it is gonna be. I haven't a clue. I just know that this week was very much a burnout week. I totally just burnt myself out, and it kind of started this day last week, and I'm still kind of feeling just like a week later. So I'm actually just drawing a line under it. Like, actually tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I just need to start putting new habits and new practices in place and new routines, because it's just, I can't keep going like this. Like, I'm giving too much to people, I'm not filling my own cup, I'm just not prioritizing myself, my needs, my well-being. I'm just burning the candle at both ends, and I'm thinking that I can please everybody, but I'm not pleasing myself. Girls, I need a lobotomy, I swear to God. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Every few weeks I'll do this to myself, where I just don't pay attention to myself, and then I just keep going and going and going and going, and then I lose the head. Not even lose the head, like, I just fall apart, I fall to pieces. Like, this week I've completely fell asunder. Like, can't relax, haven't got the energy to go to the gym, I'm not sleeping. Yeah, I don't even want to get into it because I'll actually start getting emotional as to how empty I feel. Like, I just feel so empty right now. And again, there's just no reason for it. Like, why do I keep doing it to myself in this day and age? In this day and age, at the big old age of almost 31, I need to stop putting people before myself, because I'm gonna have a heart attack with the stress. And I know I'm giving you absolutely no context. Is it something that I'm ever gonna like be able to grasp? Who knows. It was a bit of a fall apart week, but isn't there a quote that in order to rebuild you have to fall apart? Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna draw a line under this burnout week. I'm gonna slap myself on the arse, tell myself to cop on, but in a gentle, like, gentle parenting way, and just start tomorrow with some fresh perspectives. Because yeah, if I keep going the way I am, I'm not going to see my 32nd birthday. Like, I'll actually be 6 feet under. Okay, positive vibes, girls, positive vibes. Start saying no when you need to, start saying yes when it suits, and that is to you as well, Tanya-Rachel, you little bitch. Mind yourselves, mind each other, and I will chat to you soon. Bye 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 bye.